Hey, so take five. My phone has been acting up, and yeah, I just use a Samsung Galaxy, whatever. Anyway, where was I? Take six, take 20. Uh, this is the Hasbro Hero Scale Millennium Falcon. So this is a little, I would say, quite a bit larger than the Bandai 172 scale. I think this is roughly about 148-ish in terms of quasi scale. But anyway, what I've been trying to do, uh, and part of this video that I've been trying to cut, and we haven't done very much as far as YouTube content. It's because we had a little break in here. Somebody broke into the studio. I was gone for an hour and a half, and in that time, somebody broke into the studio and stole some Marvel Legend figures the Infinity War right off the display case. And for the first time in our 5-year existence as Samurai Geek Designs, a model was destroyed. And for the first time, we could not deliver on a model. And I am really, really sad because that model was finished that day. And I've made arrangements with the owner of that model, and we've come to an agreement where I'm just going to work on a few things for him to compensate for that flying sub. But the flying sub was demolished, and this big giant Millennium Falcon here was sitting about 3 feet away from that model. And what they did was they took a fist or something, and they pounded this down, and it broke this part, and of course the windows and the interior part for this whole section here. So this is actually the second, no, this is the third time that I bought this part here along with this part because it got smashed inside. The first time I did it, it was my own error because I was putting this thing down on its display peg, and I pushed it in too far, and it smashed it just smashed this whole part. But let me show you this part. These are the walls. This is all one part. This is not glued together, but these are the walls that are going to be inside the turret right here. So I just need to paint those out, detail all the little silver knobs, excuse me, and get everything done. And let me turn it to you this way, because this, I'm just going to throw some micro clear in there and build up some windows. But when this is done, you're going to have a little bit of light seepage right there for some clear buttons, and it's going to be lit up enough inside of the Millennium Falcon that you will be getting the ambient light to simulate everything else that's going on inside. This is the bottom, and I wanted to show off this part because this is, again, all one piece, well, except for the chair. I'm sorry. The chair is unprimed because I wanted you guys to be able to see what these parts look like when they come from Shapeways. And this is the ultra fine, ultra smooth finish, and they look really cool when they come in the box because they're just printed clear, and really ideal for lighting, really ideal for anything that you guys are building out there. And these parts are designed by 308 bits. I don't know what the gentleman's name is, but you can search for 308 bits on shapeways.com, and he's got a side menu. These are all the Hasbro 2014 Millennium Falcon parts, and he's got an entire sub menu with parts to upgrade your Millennium Falcon to the hilt. So Luis has gone ahead and put the faith in us to get this done, and we're coming over the other side of the mountain. I think I said that once before, but the bottom is done. I just had to reorder these parts here for the Falcon. I can also show you the new radar dish, because this is the part that you get with that Millennium Falcon. It's all one chunk. There is no swivel to this at all. You can see the details are really soft. It's really, a toy is a toy, you know, so I'm not going to fault it for having a part like this, because once you get it up there, it still looks like a Millennium Falcon. Anyway, since we were doing all of this to this beautiful Millennium Falcon, these vents with the visible inner coil or turbines in there, these vents, the engines are going to be lit up, the cockpit is going to be super cool. With everything out that we're putting on this exterior here and the interior, I felt like this part would not look as dynamic. So that goes into the garbage. And what we've got here now, this is another part by 308's 308 bits on Shapeways. And this part just plops right in there, but let me show you the fit on there, and it's spectacular. I mean, it sits in there perfectly without any kind of wiggle, there's no gap in there. So it's, you know, just this will be cool. I mean, and there's enough of a lip in there, so if you want to bevel the Falcon when you display it, you can, without this part flipping and flopping out. But before I get all this done, there's just a little bit of detailing that needs to be done on the back side here that I'm finally ready to do. But that just glues on right there. The beauty of it is that this part will pop right off for shipping, because I do not trust our delivery guys. I'm gonna put a lot of effort into getting this to our clients safely. And even though this is a really tough, durable Millennium Falcon by Hasbro, the parts that we're putting on this now are fragile. And because these are grown or whatever, you know, there are natural fault lines in these parts here, so they shatter. I mean, and when they break, they break. I mean, there is no coming back from a severe snappage. So anyway, guys, these are the parts that are going to go inside. I just wanted to show you guys what these parts look like before they go in, because the view will be skewed, will be a little limited, but it's there, you know. And I just wanted you guys to see this, because this thing has little, I don't know if you can see the knobs on there. These have got little handholds on them. The detail is amazing. All of this is one piece. I'm just gonna do a little bit of detailing just to bring out the how much is there already, you know. But again, not a lot that I really need to do to dress this up outside of just doing it. So anyway, guys, I will see you guys later. This one is about to be done. Like I said, we lost one model here in our 5-year existence, and it wasn't pretty. We hope it never happens again. And we will have a new insurance here that it will never happen again. And if it does, we are covered. So I really regret that it had to happen in the first place, but you know, it becomes a learning experience if you do something to prevent it for the next time. So you guys have fun, you take care, peace out. I am gonna just about hit almost 10 minutes on this video. I've rambled long enough, but you guys have fun. Take care.